We're exploring the Adriatic coast of Italy, discovering new wineries and exceptional white wines along the way. Let's take a deep dive into these amazing wines. First up, we have Azienda Agricola Riva della Chiesa di Gasparetto Michele. The winery's story began in 1963 when Josué Nino Gasparetto returned to Veneto and revived a 1-hectare vineyard originally planted by his father Antonio. The family operation continued and, in the early 90s, the current generation expanded the small wine concern into a global exporter. The winery's vineyards are located in a UNESCO World Heritage region, the Assolani Hills. The family today farms about 30 hectares according to SQNPI certified sustainable practices, keeping all viticulture and winemaking on site to ensure quality. They have won several awards, including gold and silver with Mundus Vini, bronze and silver with Decanter, and bronze with the Decanter Asia Wine Awards. Scintilla is beautifully delicate, with a smooth, creamy mousse. This fruity and floral sparkling wine is made using the elaborate Charmat method to preserve freshness and aromatic flavors. The subtle yet distinctive notes of green apple, stone fruit, peach and pear, alongside a crisp, clean finish, make this wine the perfect aperitif. Make sure to serve this wine cold at 8 to 10 degrees Celsius for the best results. When it comes to food pairing, Scintilla is brilliant on its own, but it also works alongside fresh, creamy cheeses or decadent cured meats. Il Dolce Far Niente is made using Sauvignon Blanc, a renowned international variety grown in vineyards all over the world, known for the distinctive aromas of gooseberry, green pepper, and white peach. In Veneto's ideal climate, it becomes an intensely flavorful, lively wine, with bold, exciting aromas of gooseberry, capsicum, and strong green herbaceous notes. An easy drinking wine with a smooth, round texture, each glass is a delight that leads to a long, bold finish. For the best experience, we recommend serving chilled at 8 to 10 degrees Celsius. This wine would pair well with a fresh goat cheese salad with a tart vinaigrette, grilled asparagus, and dishes with basil or rosemary. Terra de Conti was formally established in 2003, but Augusto Conti, the founding father, had already been making and selling his blended wines for more than 10 years prior. The winery is based in the rolling hills of the Zeno River Valley. This region is the main growing area for Verdicchio, one of the best known native grapes from the Marche region. They have a philosophy of winemaking that prioritizes typicity. In other words, their focus is on producing wines with strong identities, showcasing both variety and region in each bottle. Incontrati is a vibrant Verdicchio from the Castilli di Gessi DOC, bursting with bright lemon, peach, and passion fruit notes on the nose. The palate has a fresh, zingy acidity, complementing the intense, ripe fruit flavors. Drink this wine well chilled at 8 to 10 degrees Celsius when the sun is shining. For food pairing, a perfect partner would be a seafood risotto or a leafy green salad. The history of Azienda Agricola d'Albello Antonio goes back over a century to the early 1900s when Giuseppe d'Albello worked as a sharecropper in vineyards for noble estates in the Asolo territory. In the 1950s, Giuseppe's son Vittorio set up an independent winery as a symbol of Venetian wine excellence and love for wine and where it comes from. This passion has been passed down the generations, which have brought in modern techniques while respecting their tradition. Since the 2000s, the winery has extended its own vineyards along a handful of medieval villages, totaling over 50 hectares of vines. These plantings are found on mostly south-facing slopes to ensure optimal sun exposure. They are a key wine tourist destination in Asolo, with the younger generation of the family leading tours of the winery and their own museum. D'Albello Pinot Grigio DOC Asolo Montello is a Pinot Grigio from the heart of the Veneto. The wine is simple yet expressive and refreshing. On the palate, the wine has a vibrant acidity which lifts and balances the subtle richness of the fruit flavors. Beneath lively citrus notes, there is a subtle layer of minerality, a flinty touch, which adds complexity and depth. This wine should be served well chilled at 8 to 10 degrees Celsius for the best experience. If you are looking for a food pairing, try a glass accompanied by a seafood risotto, pan-seared white fish with a creamy sauce, or a pizza with fresh buffalo mozzarella. Next up, we have Casal Forneto. The winery was founded in 1995 by Danilo Solostri, who is still working as a so-called fattore, or farm manager, of the property, allowing continuity in both style and quality of their wines. In the mid-2000s, they expanded the winery into a new purpose-built facility, carved into a sheer hillside in the Serra dei Conti. Its inner workings extend beneath the hill itself, giving shelter from both heat and cold, as the wines complete their journey to maturity. When it comes to awards, Casal Forneto have several accolades, including gold with Mundus Vini and the Berliner Wine Trophy, and double gold with Gilbert and Gaillard. They bring the first of our special reserve 6-pack white wines. Crisio Verdicchio Riserva DOCG Classico is a standout Verdicchio from the prestigious DOCG heartland of Castigli di Jesi. Crisio is born from precision and patience. The grapes are harvested in 3 distinct stages: early for freshness, mid-season for balance, and late for richness, before separate fermentations in both barrel and steel. Aged over a year in tank and further in bottle, the result is a complex, age-worthy white with lifted aromas of citrus peel, white blossom, and wild herbs. The palate is broad, minerally, and zippy, finishing with the classic almond note Verdicchio lovers crave. For the best results, make sure to serve lightly chilled at 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. Food pairing matches should look at dishes such as grilled sea bass, crab linguine, risotto with porcini and parsley, or semi-aged cheeses like pecorino toscano. Our next winery is Fattoria Zerbina. The winery was founded in 1966 by Vincenzo Zerbina, a former entrepreneur in the rubber industry. Since 1987, the winery has been run by his granddaughter, Cristina Geminiani, who has taken the business to its current heights. Fattoria Zerbina is entirely located within the Romagna DOC region, with several vines planted in the Marzeno subregion. All the estate's vineyards are hillside plots on the south or southwest side of the Marzeno Valley, with grapes planted at different elevations to ensure optimal growing conditions. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, they undertook several projects to improve their wine-growing methods, including planting high-density bush-trained or albarello vineyards, and experimenting with making Albana Passito with noble rot to produce renowned dessert wines. They bring the second of our special reserve 6-pack white wines. Bianco di Ceperano Romagna Albana Secco DOCG is a wine that exhibits the distinctive terroir of Emilia-Romagna, known for its diverse yet incredibly high-quality wines. This beautiful Albana is representative of the best of the region. Being one of the oldest native grape varieties in Italy, it is best known for being used in sweet wines. Here, its distinctive aromatic profile, with aromas of citrus zest and delicate florals, lends itself well to this dry, medium-bodied wine. A well-balanced acidity creates a crisp, clean, long-lasting finish. We recommend serving this wine well chilled, at 8 to 10 degrees Celsius. An ideal pairing would be dishes such as baked red peppers stuffed with goat's cheese, fried seafood, or a carbonara. With that, our breakdown of the white wines of Italy's Adriatic coast has come to an end. We're sure you'll love these spectacular wines. Cheers.